In Scotland, football is not a matter of life and death. It's more important than that. Fort William is the outdoor capital of the UK and is the setting of such famous films as Braveheart and Harry Potter.
This is Fort William, a team that has not won a single match in more than 2 years.
There has been a hell of a lot of heavy defeats over the years. I mean, just last season alone, 8-0, 9-0, 12, 12-0, 5-0, the list goes on.
Personally, I think they're absolutely hopeless. The dumb football, they're shite.
It's quite embarrassing when you open the papers and Fort William are always getting beat, always at the bottom of the league.
You just look in the papers all the time, they're getting gubbed all the time.
It's probably the coach. It's like, oh, you kick a ball, I'll give you a sweetie. That's probably like that.
Kids play.
Aye.
Actual kids play.
It's one of the big problems we face is getting them not to have a drink on a Friday night.
Have a good drink after the game. It tends to be the way it's been since I've started anyway.
The Fort William football team would rather get out and get drunk. Simple as that.
It's a drinking town up here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For some reason the players just can't play.
Tonight's a tale of American Idol meets fantasy football and a media man
Media
with
entrepreneur
a dream.
Paul McDonald wants to make a reality TV show based on the club. He'd bring 10 players over from the USA, brand it as America's team and allow the fans to pick the team online.
For the first time in the history of professional sports, a group of unknown Americans will take the field as a team in Scotland, where few players come from abroad.
America's team is a dream come true.
It's going to be really tough being, 6,000 miles away from home, overseas, cold, wet.
We're out here to play, we're out here to show them what America can do.
Will they have what it takes to make a difference in one of the roughest leagues in the world of professional soccer? The action on and off the field will be intense.
Yeah, well, I don't think they'd really be happy to have American players playing in Fort William, really.
They're too soft, they need fucking anger.
A bunch of Nancy boys.
We'll see the personality clashes, heated rivalries, relationships and alliances, team conflicts and torrid romances. In the cold, rugged Highlands, can this group of Americans win over the hearts of these traditional Scottish fans?
They have to be Fort William people.
I think the American guys maybe will see a bit of a culture shock.
They're a bunch of poofs.
Will they be treated as heroes?
Americans come over, just join in.
I think Americans come to play would be a great idea.
The kiddos will love it.
Or villains?
From what I've heard, they don't like Americans too much, so it's going to be tough.
American players coming over. That's a load of crap.
Can the American players compete? Or will they crumble under the pressure? This is America's Team FC, the first professional sports franchise where the fans get to make the decisions.
No one will give you a chance. They don't believe you can win. No one will take it seriously.
This is not a fantasy league. A championship trophy's at stake, and you get to be a part of the action.
They don't see us playing or anything like that. They see the results and think we're really crap.
Yeah, I think it's possible for us to come from Worcester first.
We're going to show them what football is in Scotland.
No, if it wasn't for David Beckham, you wouldn't know about soccer anyway.
Because it's not soccer, it's football, that's why. You just took it and you ruined it with an odd-shaped ball.
As long as they can buy a round, I don't care what they do.
Forget going to parties, forget going to pubs, be an athlete.
We must start winning, and we can only do that if we can learn to be a team.
Just have to wait and see what happens.
Do you have what it takes to lead America's team?